I turned a 12-year-old into the most hated person in our town. My 9-year-old daughter Alexis spent 4 months growing a vegetable garden to sell at the farmer's market and buy herself a $200 bike. Every morning before school, I'd find her tending to her tomato plants, cucumbers, bell peppers, carrots, and green beans. She practiced her sales pitch every night. Fresh organic vegetables, locally grown, no pesticides, $2 per pound. The Friday before the market, my sister Amy showed up with her 12-year-old son Tanner. I was helping Alexis load vegetables into the car when Tanner walked over. He picked up a tomato and squeezed it until it burst. Oops, he said. Alexis stared at him. Why would you do that? Tanner smiled. Just testing the quality. You're selling these tomorrow at the farmer's market? Alexis nodded excitedly. Yeah, I have a booth. Tanner looked at the crates. Hope nothing ruins your big day. It would be a shame after all this work. Saturday morning, we set up Alexis's booth. She arranged everything with handwritten price signs. By 9, the market was packed. Alexis made her first sale within 10 minutes. Then around 9:15, I saw Tanner with Amy trailing behind. Tanner came straight to Alexis's booth and started picking up vegetables. Tanner, please don't touch those, Alexis said. He picked up a cucumber. How much? Alexis said. $2 per pound. Tanner made a face. That's a ripoff. These look like garbage. A woman browsing frowned and walked away. They're not garbage. Please stop. Tanner started tossing the cucumber in the air. I'm family. I can do what I want. He tossed it higher and didn't catch it. It hit the ground and split open. Oops. Amy was too busy playing on her phone to parent him. I walked over. Tanner, you need to leave. He looked at me. Or what? He turned back to Alexis. You think anyone wants to buy food from a little kid? This is embarrassing. Alexis's eyes started watering. Tanner grabbed one of her signs and crumpled it. Stop it. Tanner laughed and grabbed another sign. He ripped it in half. Then he shoved a crate of tomatoes off the table. It crashed and tomatoes rolled everywhere. Alexis screamed. Why are you doing this? People stopped and stared. Tanner smiled at the crowd. Because she's a selfish little brat who thinks she's special. Then he grabbed the table and flipped it. Everything went flying. Her cash box hit the ground and coins spilled out. Alexis dropped to her knees crying. Someone said, what the hell is wrong with that kid? Amy finally looked up. Tanner, what happened? Tanner pointed at Alexis, sobbing on the ground. She was rude to me, so I got upset. Amy looked at the mess and then at me. Did Alexis say something mean to him? I stared at her. Are you serious? He just destroyed her entire booth in front of everyone. The crowd around us was getting bigger. Amy crossed her arms. Well, Tanner doesn't just act out for no reason. Alexis must have provoked him. A man in the crowd said, lady, we all saw what happened. Your kid destroyed this little girl's booth for no reason. Amy's face went red. Mind your own business. A woman stepped forward. This is everyone's business. This is a community market and your son just attacked a child's booth. More people spoke up. That boy is out of control. Someone called the police. The poor girl worked so hard. Amy grabbed Tanner's arm. We're leaving. These people are insane. That's when Mayor Williams pushed through the crowd. He's at the market every Saturday. He looked at the destroyed booth, then at Alexis crying, then at Tanner smirking. What happened here? 10 people started talking at once. The mayor held up his hand. I've heard enough. He pointed at Tanner. Young man, you just destroyed this little girl's property in front of half the town. What's your name? Tanner didn't answer. Amy said, he's 12 and he has emotional problems. You can't do anything to him. The mayor looked at Amy. I absolutely can. This is a town-sponsored event and he destroyed a vendor's booth. He's banned from every town event for a year. He also owes this young lady for the damages. He looked at Alexis. How much did you lose, sweetheart? I said. The produce was worth about $150. The mayor nodded. He needs to pay her $150 immediately. Amy laughed. I'm not paying that. The mayor pulled out his phone. Then I'm calling the police and pressing charges on behalf of the town. Amy's face went white. The crowd erupted in applause. Someone yelled, make him pay. The mayor said, you have until Monday to pay or I'm filing charges. The ban stands regardless. Amy pulled out her wallet with shaking hands and counted out bills. She shoved them at Alexis. There, happy? The crowd booed. Someone threw a tomato and it hit Amy's shoulder. The mayor said, I think you two need to leave before this gets worse. Amy grabbed Tanner and pushed through the crowd. People were yelling, don't come back. Terrible parenting. That poor girl. Alexis stood up holding the money and wiped her face.